Yeah, well, I'll put it all, put it together real quick. If I put a mic right here, then that way, wait for it, don't do anything. Here we go. Yeah. That's the part that, like, if you want to sit there and have a have a convo about I don't know. I got crap to do. If we're gonna sit there and talk about like church safety and stuff like that, it vibrate. You know, I almost realized that as soon as it beeps, it's gonna make noise again. But this is the part I don't get. Okay, if we're gonna sit there and talk about church safety and stuff like that, it sucks that, you know, you're sitting there looking at a picture of Aubrey, Alexis, and Caitlin, and you're just going, all I see is a little boy named Brad, and a little boy named Alexis, and a little girl named Alexis, and Aubrey and Caitlin, and I'm just thinking, did I do? I don't know. I'm just thinking it out loud here, but did I do everything I possibly could to make sure that, you know, to avoid having to get in the place that we're at right now? Well, and that's why I think, you know, the poor guy's hosed. I don't know if he's been letting his Kajugis get tickled a bit too much, or what the problem is, or if there's, you know, money or sex or a sex ring, or, I mean, those are all presumptions that the other, no, stop, I'll put it on. There's too many of y'all. Put it on. Taking this thing off for a sec. Oh, Lord. I don't know, if you take like, no, that way it won't. I'm telling you, you don't want to be on the other end of her vengeance. You don't. Under no circumstances. Like, it's gonna, no, straight through. None of y'all do. Straight through the restraining order. I mean, I don't know, maybe wiped her ass with it for all I know. But okay, look, here's the thing. Now, just kind of guide me along. I want to talk this through for the just thoughts of the day tubeville thing, whatever it is. People are going, what does all that stuff on the board have to do with this? Nothing. Not a damn thing. It's terrifying that, like, and I posted it this morning on the Spacebooks of the inner tubes of the interwebs. It's scary to realize that people think that they're like you and I have heard it a lot, that, you know, well, perception is reality. Well, perception is reality. No, your perception is your perception. That's how it always is. That's how it's always going to be. If I perceive that the light's red and I go to stop and you perceive that the light's green, and, you know, there's a collision, well, your perception doesn't matter. You know, somebody did something right, somebody did something wrong, you know, and there was a collision, and there's cameras, and there's eyewitnesses, and you put all of those together, not just one. Oh, that was the other thing. Was that was the other thing was having like whenever people like build up a profile, and like they'll just sit there and build up a profile. Okay, right, like here, watch this right here. Why are we out of black? Like, let's say this right here is Brad. Okay. We'll add a dad bod to it later. But, like, if that right there is Brad, this is the part that I think sucks. Is that, you know, it's nothing but like Katie's lies, Katie's rumor, you back it up with Faith's lie, and then you add on from years ago, you know, you add on what was her name? Jill. You add on Jill lies, and who the heck is Jill, and how did she get a hold of whatever rumor? It's because I've been here forever. Because the whole family's been here forever. Grandma, I mean, Miss Baird has been here forever. You know, retired from. You know, it's because we've been here forever. But how does Jill get a hold of this stuff, right? That's the thing I don't quite understand is. Okay, so, and this is just the parts that I know of. You got Adrian Snello's argument is whatever her last name is this year. You got Adrian's lie over here. You got you know, this foundation, which I really still want to support, but I don't think I can morally anymore. And after a while, you start to realize, wait a minute. Well, yeah. And then you got, you know, okay, look, all of this started from Stacy got caught cheating and forgot to delete her. I still think that'd be funny as snot. But Stacy got done cheat. Stacy got just, I mean, had she just clicked delete and not left it on there, I think that would have changed the course of It's like, woohoo, I'm now empowered. I went from Moo Moo in a trailer home to being a nurse in a nice subdivision. Thanks, Brad. Bye. And like, if she would have said that, that would have been like so much easier. Okay, hey, thanks. You know, it's been real. It's been fun. I get to build a castle for somebody else to live in. Awesome, great, wonderful. Have a good life, and, you know, at least thanks for the heads up. But, you know, take the video camera over to Jeremy's buddy ball game, and dang it, why am I out of room? And then you take it home and realize, oh, there's some more videos on here. You know, that's why I can't record anymore. But, you know, then you've got all of that on there, and that's the crappy thing that, you know, you go to see, you know what? I can't help but wonder if this guy is maybe not being seen for all of the crap that's over there, and then you're like, wait a minute, I don't. Well, yeah, and that's the. Where's the other? Oh, take it out. Is the volume on this one? Nope. There we go. Well, that's the sad part is that, you're like, okay, Katie, you're a freaking realtor. Do you get the lot and block number from, freaking Disneyland? You go check, and you check public record. You're like, yeah. Da da dee, shooby dooby doo, ya da dee dee dee, dooby dooby doo, ya da dee dee dee, dee 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 dee. For strangers in the night. So there it is. It's been in place, and it's that's where the what's her name decided not to represent her anymore. I mean, I get that part, but then I also get, like, at some point, well, every rumor in the world can't be true. I've just never known so many people to be so, I mean, yeah, but don't say stupid. Okay. Just blatantly, like, well, and that's the thing is even if you don't, okay, let's say you don't believe, right? I want to believe what's convenient. I want to believe that every time a woman calls and says, henny penny, woe is me, damsel in distress, the sky is falling, I want to believe that they're telling the truth. So do you, so does everybody else. So does, Officer Wilkins, so does Patrick, so does Casey, so does Kevin. But the reality is that you just can't. It's not possible, right? Every person in the world doesn't tell the truth. Some people lie, and sometimes people have a cooter. It's what came with them when they were born out of the cooter chute, and some were born with a penis. It gets all rashy and kind of irritated after you get off the water sports at Six Flags. I mean, the water rides at Six Flags. But, you can't just say, okay, every woman's telling the truth, and then, no, sometimes people have sometimes people have a restraining order. Sometimes people go through, well, the other one didn't. Why didn't the other one get on there? Oh, wrong monitor. Oh, because it hadn't made it? That's right. Sometimes people go through two lawyers in Burleson, Texas, of all places. How does Little Miss Thing with 3 little girls go through 2 law firms? I mean, don't get me wrong. You can always go out there and throw the, oh, believe me, oh, believe me, oh, believe me, henny penny thing out there. But I don't know. But so they look at the case history, and that's what sucks, is that I'm sitting here now going, okay, Officer Dingledorf decided to instruct the boys, hey, look, just whatever happens, you just repeat the lie, and I'm sure it'll all be fine. Like, no, that little, God, just, I wish I could. You just want to hug her and make her everybody's grandma in the world. It's just a little old paralegal lady, and you just, She was very, very, very efficient with, you know, this is a pattern. This is bigger than you think, Brad, and you can't be the only one because this is a pattern here. But nope. Well, that's the thing, is that it's every freaking, yeah. Okay, look, for 5 years it was Jason Conaway, right? Jason Conaway's gonna abduct the kids. Jason's gonna come do this. Jason's gonna come do that. Oh my goodness, you know, yada yada yada. And so I had to, you know, I had to, contrary to this, which I was about to erase, you know, Lieutenant Wilson, and you know, instead of getting an earful of boob, what did you say? That was stupid. Instead of getting like an earful of, you know, gossip and rumor, it's okay. It's okay to, you know, check public record, but then it's also okay to realize the consequences of, well, what happens if I, you know, what happens if I don't? I mean, what happens if I don't check this? No, that was them. But I don't want to call a lawyer. This is stupid. There's enough crap on TV about this law, this church did this with the Catholic bishops and the little boys, and then this cop did this with, you know, I don't want to be, that's the thing, I don't want to do this. I'm still, but you're just, and that's the thing, is that I'm sitting there going, okay, wait a minute, here's public record right there. You couldn't have even looked at that to keep yourself out. I mean, keep your own ass out of hot water, man. You know, somebody else asked me if my objective was to, you know, was to get the girls away from, and it's not. The whole objective was to bring everything together. And before, you know, she decided to trip out and completely and totally rally the troops. Everybody bring your gun. You know, that's what therapy was for. That's what, you know, September, 2nd, 3rd of last year? That's what it was for. But again, that if you're not going to go to therapy because therapy's bad, then you can't go to therapy to understand that therapy's not bad, because you can't go to therapy because therapy's bad. Right? I mean, you don't ever go get family counseling outside of what the cult tells you to do. That's just not what happens. I think she did. I don't know, I doubt it. I mean, I know she's going to say, I mean, I don't doubt for a second that she's going to say the correct answer, but, you know, see, this is the thing. Look, I know. This is the thing. I think people should be, you know, a little bit better at asking questions. Okay, so you say that you went to therapy, yeah. Look, I don't mean to pry, but what did you guys talk about? Because you have to really realize that there's a deep-seated, you know, I don't want to say life or death, but you know, fight or flight, hit or miss, fight or flight, hit or miss, or whatever you call it. There's a deep-seated desire there for no one to ever know, hey, look, I'm lying. I don't want to go to therapy. My name is Faith. I was not raised in a cult. It's not a cult. We were not controlled, socially manipulated, and I'm telling you, this is the best one ever. We were not controlled, socially manipulated, or anything else. And I have a positive I have a positive image of, there it is. I have the ability to read signals based on reality and not based on my delusions. Like, at no point is she going to say, holy crap, my input is broken. It's been scarred by 35 years of an independent fundamentalist, King James, hellfire and brimstone, glory to God, turn or burn, fire or dime, get right or get left. Men, you are the king of the world. Women, you shall wear them skirts. And you will, what was that was the funny one. Women, you will take this staircase, and guys, you will take the elevator. No wonder they were all fat. Like, you could always see them up there, sitting up there going, dude, that guy had, I think that guy's chair was bigger. I mean, it was smaller, because, I think they made him a bigger chair. Honest to God, I think they did. Because, the fat-ass white guys will take the elevator, and then apparently the women have to take the stairs. That's how fucked up and controlling they were. But at no point is she ever going to say, oh my goodness, I should go get help for ritualistic abuse and its after effects. I should go get help because, maybe someday I'm going to sabotage myself, my girls, and my relationship with somebody that actually does love me. I want to know what love is. Well, you had it. You were loved. Sucks now. What was the original thing of this before the call? Oh, yeah. That's right. Public record exists, people. Look at it. I got a badge. Look at it then before you wind up screwing yourself. I got a church. Look at me. Before you make the church liable with slander. That's what sucks, that I don't know what else to do. They're not going to apologize. It's not like they're going to come out and say, damn, we lied out the butt for 7 months, and see this, okay, this is the part where so this is the point in the, like you're about to go into some kind of astrophysicist time, whatever thing. This is the point in the timeline when, no. So this is so if this is the point in the timeline where let's say this is the point, only because I don't know how far. Okay. No. So if this is the point where we got a divorce, this is the point where they started their crap, and this is all the after effects of it. Well, yeah, if you've got a church like Pathway, if you got a church like Pathway and a dude that, has been, looks like that should be something like an animal or something. If you've got like a dude that's been going to, been in Burleson for, I don't know, 80, let's see, does that autofocus thing not work? If you got grandma that's 80, parents that are 60, and me that's 40, and then Faith decides to bring somebody into. Oh no, wait, that's separate. It's not separate, but this is the point where I said, look, your delusions are not working. You came from a cult. You didn't want to leave the cult. You wanted to get a new audience. I think it's really best when somebody said that, it made a lot of sense. You know, somebody that wants to leave, that mindset is going to say, okay, I will not be fearful of Jason abducting or kidnapping the kids. I will not be fearful of the house burning down because that's what happened. I will not be fearful of a male parental unit in the house because, you know, that's in the past. I want to go to therapy. I want to get better. I want to go with or independently to a psychiatrist, make sure everything's okay, get any help for anything else I want to do. Or not. That's basically the gist of it. Okay, so, coward, chicken, quitter, don't ever, no. Because you don't know when, that's what I'm saying. You got to be careful because you don't know what's going to trigger her. I don't know, and I was here for 5 years. You don't have a cooter. I mean, if you don't have a penis and you're not in the home, you stand a better chance. No. But that's the thing. So the second that all this happens, and then suddenly Faith says, hey, look, I'm going to go, what did somebody say? Crap on the grave of a pillar of the town? No, piss on the grave. Yeah. So the second Faith decided to say, that's the thing, you don't know what's going to trigger it. Like, had Dingleberry and these knuckleheads ever decided to say, hey, look, let's actually have a talk with this guy, see what's going on. They would have known, you wake up in the morning and you roll the freaking dice, man. That's what I'm dealing with. Y'all get it too. What the hell happened that, I don't know. No, I don't think anybody, It would be funny to go ask her. I mean, not funny, but it would be interesting to hear the response, Did somebody else just join? Hey! How are you? Hold on. All right. No, it does a little 3, 2, 1 countdown doohickey. Majig. Doo-wopper. So that's the thing is, I doubt they're going to apologize because it's somebody that's been here for so long since Miss Baird's that was before, but since Joanne was secretary. Anyways. Okay, so and then you got Pathway that's going out here to, all kind of different resources, all kind of different places in town. And you just got to say, okay, look. Well, and then on top of that, you've got Faith, who has now had, been given fuel on the fire, whatever it is, stoke the flames. I don't know why. I really do think it's just cooter blindness. What did they call it? Booby blindness. Blinded by boobies. I don't know. But no, they just threw fuel on the fire. So now, throw fuel on the fire. Don't check public record. Believe every rumor. Believe all the gossip. And, well, you just can never be too careful, in this day and age. And in this, it's like, none of that crap actually lines up. In this day and age, women still go on shooting sprees. Women, you can't just say, oh, let's have a gender whatever. I don't know. I hate those gender wars. Yeah, let me see your... Click. Start presenting. That's it. Yeah. You can push mute if you don't want us to hear the background, or you can just leave it there. Either way. You see, that's the crappy part that I don't get is that there's not any it's almost like there needs to be like a sign that says cooters and peckers should be treated the same way unless you're going to the bathroom. I mean, that's the only difference is when you're like peeing. Everybody poops the same too. That should be a new motto. Screw the gender. Everybody poops the same. It'd be hilarious. But that's the thing. They can't really go back now and say. That's right. Okay, wait. But see, that's why I'm saying I don't want to file it. I do not want to. I don't know. They're getting antsy, but because they've already done the work on it. They've done most of the work. It's enough work to say, damn, this is a lot of self-incriminating, stupid, idiotic, moron evidence here. That's the thing is when you don't want to, check it beforehand, you've got all these implications and all these rumors and everything else starts flying out of people's mouths from Jill, from Katie, from Adrian, and now Faith has had it as well. So, next thing you know is you're sitting there going, okay, whoa. It's August. The girls have started back up in school. I've already gotten 3. No, one of them was about her. Well, and the basic gist of the whole thing is that they're just sick of it. Sick of it in their town, sick of it in their church, and, they're sitting there watching Aubrey, Alexis, and Caitlin. No, it was... Yes. I don't know. God bless her. She thinks she still lives in a damn bubble or a cult or something. Stop trying to contact my children. Ma'am, I'm sorry that... I don't know. That's where I feel sorry for her, too. Because you're like... Hey, honey, you realize I can't make your lie come true. There's no way to do that. I can't make any of them come true. Well, and that's the... I don't know. That's the difficult part is that okay, so what lies next? I mean, which delusional flashback are you going to have next? What is going to, and what's going to trigger it? Don't know. When's it going to happen? Don't know. What is that lie going to be? Don't know. So do we need to have the church, the police, the FBI, the NSA, the ABC, BBD, the East Coast Family? I don't know. Who exactly is supposed to be standing by for that one? Because you're going to, Faith, hopefully somebody maybe will, probably not, but Faith, you're going to see me again at HEB. You're going to see me at the high school. You're going to see me around town somewhere. A, please stop breaking your restraining order. B, God. That's the thing that sucks. Stop. I don't want to be seen as a douchebag, okay? Look. No, I don't care, all of y'all. If I don't want to be seen as a douchebag, but I do want dingle-dwarfs like Katie. I love the thing that's retaining order you got on her. I just want you to know, oh, Henny Penny, Annie, get your gun. Okay, that was funny. No, I'm not repeating that one too. No. But when you've got somebody like that and you're just sitting there going, dang girl, public records, lot and block number. Public records, former owner. Public records that you can put her name in there too. It's, I don't know, do it. No, stop. So I don't want to be seen as a douche. Which, I mean, hell, I guess it's too late for that, isn't it? Right? Because you've already got enough lies. So what I'll say, just fuck it and just do it. I'm just saying, honest to God, if I don't want to be seen as a douchebag, then how do you say, dear everybody at Pathway, who apparently don't live in reality of public record, and yes, you can check, yes, you should have looked, yes, there's your safety squad lying to the cops, for the, no, it was the first and second time. Oh. Yeah, there's two. It's just like, didn't work the first time, let's try it again. Well, no, and that's the problem, is that the first time was not the church's liability. And because, well, as soon as he saw that, he had to have known. I mean, hell, he was parked right in front of the car. Yeah, the dash cam is right in front of, hi, this is the Reams mobile. Hi, here's where he pulled up. I mean, it's kind of hard to. So as soon as Lieutenant Ninja Cop saw that. That's the thing, is either way you're like, did he see it? No, I never saw that. No, I didn't know that existed. Okay. You're about to be caught in a lie that way. Did you see it? Yes. Okay. Then you should have known something else, and you'll be caught in a lie that way. So, I mean, either way, it's. Oh, that's why I'm saying I feel sorry for him. Like, does somebody have like a Russian PP tape or a nookie or money or what? Like, you can't be that. And not for 7 months in a row. No. That's what sucks. What was the thing about the thing with the thing? Oh yeah. I don't know. I just think it sucks that there's I get it to work. I just think it sucks that there's well, it's that and the fact that all of it could have been prevented. Everybody. This is what I want to take. Okay, wait, back. I just had way too many. Yeah. Okay. This is why I think I am going to go for the firm, because if they're going to be all aggressive and take all this whatever money crap, then fine. I'll use that to get them, all three of them, a college fund, okay? And then use the rest of it to fund women with PTSD. That's it. None of this other crap, none of the other hoopla. We're not dealing with, okay, I'm not being a pecker or nothing, but men with PTSD coming back from Afghanistan, sorry, here's your pile of research and funding to choose from. This is what exists for maybe the, dedicated to. That number needs to be bigger. That and I'd go buy a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Wouldn't I? But that's the thing, is that you're just sitting there going, oh, okay, yes, because I would because you go, bass backwards 39, 30, maybe something way a long time ago, years. And you're like, okay, no, and they could pull public record for that one too. Like Dingledorf's. When she walked in there and said, "This is Brad's mother," I understand how you could have maybe not known. But again, had there not been, I erased it. Had there not been that huge profile built up there, somebody would have put that in context, and you can hear Casey saying, his mother, whom there's been no relationship with. I mean, I'm just saying, the second I listened to it, no, I took it over them, and they like simultaneously, you could all see them at the conference table. They all did the the puppy dog. Huh? His mother, whom he has no relationship with, and he's harassing her too, and huh? You could just see all of them, like almost like, what? And then, of course, everybody knows, my actual mom. And that's the thing is, everybody was nice to her. Everybody was cordial to her when she came into town to go to, Dad and Mom's funeral. And no, I have facilitated a relationship with her for, the whole time. About, once a year, something like that. I don't know. But I do think no. Yeah. Well, you can ask Ninja Cop if he wants to go pull it. It's that's the shitty part. He's gonna stand up there in front of like the same yeah. That's the thing about being here for, 40 years. What court do you think you're about to stand up in and defend Casey with? With this is his mother. He's been kicked out of 3 other churches, and the aliens are going to come take their children, and, yeah, that's what I said. Actually, I don't even think he has to show up for a deposition. Like, it's already been recorded. It's right there. Well, and that's why I'm like, oh, God, if you look back over it, that's the whole pattern, is find gossip, repeat it, and don't check it. And that's a lieutenant. Officer Wilkins. He's going to have to deal with that pattern. Or actually, he's not. Alan and everybody else is. Well, and then just the aftermath of that, combined with everything else, it sucks. But, it is what it is. I'm not in charge of everybody else's choices. It does suck that she. It does suck that she won't stop. And I don't know. It's like it's almost like everything is a. It's almost like everything is like a one-up game. Me too more, me too bigger, or something like that. I'm not an actual genius with the whole Me Too thing, but I'm pretty sure one of the fundamental, foundational, basic rules is you're supposed to be telling the truth. No. Hell, she gets half those stories from Choose Courage. No, she doesn't care. Kidding? What was that? Go back on that podcast thing, and you can hear her say it. You know, I keep a notebook of 8,297 billion people where I can rip their stories off. No, it's not what it says. I think I don't know what it's 27, but I mean I'm just saying go back and look at the dates on it, and that's what I think is really scary as well. Is that how do you is that it? Okay, well no, the thing was that I just think yeah. No, she never did. No, she will not under any circumstance. Okay, so this was oh no, she had to I think she moved it. This was 2016 by what? By okay, if she got here in Laura. No, that would be a great person to help her. It'd be a hell of a lot better than, yeah. Well, that's the thing is she's, but see, here's the thing. Hey, let's go talk to Don Womble. No! Well, Don knows about the whole independent fundamental Baptist cult thing. So does Laura. Let's go to out of all the people, let's go to the actual people that can heal and understand and give the best guidance. No! Your choice, not mine. I'm taking the girls to Dairy Queen. Okay, give me something when you get back. Okay. Yeah, it happens all the time. Especially the Sonic, too. But, okay, so if you go look at that, I think she said like 12. How many did she have? 12 or 20 something stories?
Okay, so I think you explained your excuses very well, Faith. Thank you so much. Now, I really want the listeners to understand what you experienced.
Well, it's in that one too, where she says, "Yeah, I doubt that would work now, but feel free to try it." No, I just said, honey, listen to what you're saying. Like, just think about it and listen to what you're saying. Listen to what you're saying. If you heard anybody else tell this to another woman, you would have already left. And the second I said that, that's when, well, you can hear her say it in there too. That's when, that's when something or other clicked.
So, will you describe some of your worst moments in this relationship?
Sure, Laura. The
And that's
that were the worst for me were the times of just hurting the girls, and I felt helpless. I felt like if I stepped in, it would make it.
And see, that's, well, the original thing was that, she's got like 20, she's got this No, because she keeps those stories. Okay, I think I was the package bomber too. Yeah, why not? Shit. The one down in whatever it was, the one down in Austin. Hell if I know. But that's the thing. You don't get to know when it's going to happen or what it's going to be or whose story it's going to be either. You know, go back and ask. Well, yeah, you go back to 2011, 2012, and I printed them. It took a chunk, but no, that's not it. But you can go all the way back to 2000, you know. No, she's always going to think that somebody's out to get her, somebody's out to get the kids, somebody's out to get something. There's Russian spyware, hacker, camera, surveillance, drone software on her computer. You know. No, my only concern is that it's going to okay, if she cannot stop and go get some kind of therapy or some kind of help, you can't, like her brain cannot coexist with any other reality other than what she wants there to be. If you, okay. No, I gotta go. But okay, here's a really good test. Ask her if she can say one nice thing. Like, yeah, but like honestly, like just look, say one nice thing about him. It's not that it's not going to work. The problem is that it can't. Oh, I wish I had like a master's in some kind of. The problem is that the two realities, okay, because that's what it comes down to, is that the two realities cannot exist. Okay, they cannot coexist. I'm sorry, that's the modifier that I should have used. They cannot coexist. So you can't have, honey, we're walking out the door to volleyball. Nuh-uh, you were going to abduct and kidnap the girls, and then I felt so threatened and alone because I was helpless and scared, terrified, and we were fearful of our life, and honey, Kaylin wants to know what to do with the water bottles. Well, let me tell you something. Okay, so this is what happened. Faith, if you're going to go repeat the story, God, make sure that nobody was shitting their pants from a small town community and thought, oh God, I'm going to protect myself. Click. Just so we're clear there, Katie, Henny Penny. Got my tinfoil hat on. Click. Because just like I did with the goon squad in the lobby there, not everybody's stupid. Especially not stupid enough to say, he's married. Public record. Just saying. Might want to get used to it before you open your mouth. Or not. Yeah, that's the crappy part. No. Well, and you just got to sit there and go, okay, look. No, that was one of the original goals, was to sit there and say, okay, look, you know, part of recording this means that in a PTSD person, you want to say, look, tell me what you think happened, right? Because I mean, like Joe Schmo, you know, rent-a-cop or actual licensed Cleburne officer or, you know, Sunday morning volunteer safety squad, you know, Scuba Steve, they want to think that they can believe. Well, sure. And to say that, okay, look, Somebody who's been abused will never become an abuser. That's just insane to think that. That's just stupid. You know, this person has been abused. Since they don't want to get help, that cycle is not broken. And that cycle of abuse is what they consider normal. And to me, it sucks. Brad, either you be dead, become dead, try not to be shot by the police, the other police, or somebody else instigating, you know, hey, I heard what you did up at church, man. Listen, I got a gun. I think you ought to leave. But how do you have dueling banjos on your phone? That's redunculous. No, it was a Dukes of Hazzard car. Yeah. That's when you start playing dueling banjos. Right there. But see, that's... Yeah. I don't know. All right. Let's go. What's that? An hour-long yiggity yak? And that's the thing. I don't... No, I do not want... I would not be comfortable with... Well, she could, but no, somebody would... It's best to just keep the blue in the tooth and the tooth in the blue. Record the, yeah. But, so what's the moral of all this? What's the moral of today's hoopla?